Hello Aquarius, welcome to Tarot channel. Thanks for watching. I'm going to be doing a reading today about your current situation, what you should know about your current situation, what to do, how to go about it, and maybe even hidden secrets about your current situation. Okay, you have a lot of revelations because the cards just want to speak to you. All right. Okay, let's take two more. Okay, one more. Interesting. Okay, this is quite a reading. You're leading the charge with the Emperor card showing up for you. You're taking over the world and ruling the world. The world card showing up for you. Aquarius, you have a lot to say and you're not holding your tongue, or you're riding the Pegasus, really. That's what it is. You're in charge, Aquarius. Okay, Aquarius, you have the Queen of Swords, Page of Pentacles, King of Pentacles, the Emperor, Four of Swords, the World card, Two of Pentacles, and the Two of Cups showing up for you here. I'm seeing rest and relaxation. I'm seeing being assured. You're full of assurance. You're taking charge. You're leading. You've entered into your space. You have quite a number of court cards showing up for you here. So the King of Pentacles and the Emperor and the Queen of Swords, that is basically you being in royal court. I'm seeing something here that has to do with court. I'm seeing something here that has to do with speech. I'm seeing something here that has to do with being in the face of the crowd. And I'm seeing here that you're taking ownership of yourself. You're taking ownership of your land. You're taking ownership of your property. You're taking ownership of your home. You're taking ownership of your career. You're taking ownership of your life. You're taking ownership. You're the one driving things. You're the one in charge. You are fully in charge and you're not backing down. You're not shying away. You are very much in control of the narrative. With the Emperor card here, I'm saying that you are driven and you are doing the driving. Aquarius, and you're very relaxed with the Four of Swords showing up for you here, and the World card. You're in a full circle moment with the World card. Everything is successful for you. You are a successor. You are successive. You are successful. You are just in everything that you do. You have great achievement, right? It's just a matter of fulfillment for you. There's just something. It's like you're coming full circle. You're finally doing things to completion. Maybe there was something that was truncated in your life path. I'm saying something here that maybe you derailed. Maybe there was a path that you were on that derailed. You kind of lost focus. Maybe there was somebody that you met. Maybe there was something that you did. Here, I'm seeing with the Two of Pentacles and the Two of Cups, maybe you had a union with someone, or that you were on the path with somebody, right? And they were not doing you the way you were meant to be done, right? Maybe they reneged on a deal. Maybe they betrayed you. Maybe they lied to you. And I'm saying, frankly, you do not care about them not holding your hands. You do not care about them not being for you. You do not care about the betrayal. You in some ways kind of anticipated it because you are not one to trust easily, and you have taken advantage of their acts, right? You have taken it away from them, right? Because you can see with the Two of Pentacles here and the Two of Cups here, there are two people holding two things, right? Each of them have one thing in their hands. And with the Two of Pentacles, it's one person holding two things. So what I'm saying here is that maybe there was somebody that was supposed to be for you that decided to betray you through their own actions and belief system. And maybe they thought that it will affect you. Maybe they thought that it will bring you down. Maybe they thought that it will cripple you emotionally and financially. But you did not allow for that. You are very much in charge with the Emperor and the King of Pentacles card showing up for you. You're very much in charge. Also with the Queen of Swords, you're in charge of your thoughts, you're in charge of your actions, you're in charge of your deeds, you're in charge of your world. That is what it is like. So when they decided to take a back seat from being with you, when they decided to betray you, when they decided to try to cause chaos and problems for you, you took you took it away from them, you took the power away from them, and you made it yours. That's what you see with the Two of Pentacles. You have decided to go it alone, you've decided to go it your way, you've decided to do it your way. And that's where you have the Page of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles. So it's a reintroduction of yourself. It's a collective effort with your spirit, body, soul, your ancestors, and everything that you have. You're fighting with everything that you've got, and you're winning, because that is what the World card is showing here for you: success, right? And it's also showing that there's a completion cycle. So there's something that is ending for something else to begin, and what is ending, you are the one that is you're the one that is directing how it ends, right? So you could also say that is what is showing the end of an agreement, or the end of a union, or the end of a path, or the end of a process, and the start of something new. And you now are dictating and directing how the new thing goes, because you are very much ready to just be in the lap of luxury, right? You're taking advantage of the situation. That's you. So there are people that are maybe coming at you, coming for you, trying to put a spin in the works. You're not taking it. You're not even allowing for that. I'm just sensing a very heavy, don't give a fuck energy. So let's see what the Oracle deck has to say about this as well. Is there anything that the Oracle deck has to say about your current situation, Aquarius? It's pretty straightforward, isn't it? I'm sensing here that you're also having to make a decision with the Two of Pentacles and the Two of Cups card. This decision is up to you, but whatever decision you make is favorable for you. And I'm also sensing here that this has to do with outside, with the Four of Swords. Maybe you are going to the courts to fight about something, and you're going to win there. But there's a decision here that you're to make. It's all in your hands, really. It's really all in your hands. All of it is in your hands. Let's see what the Oracle deck has to say about Aquarius' current situation. Is there something that the Oracle deck wants to say? Okay. The cards are just all over this. Okay, is there something that the Oracle deck wants to say about Aquarius's current situation? Maybe a warning, an advice, a guide? What is it? The Liberator. Where in your life are you encountering obstacles? What strategies can help you find the way through? Okay, okie dokie. Is there any other message from the Oracle deck? Okay, let's see. That's stuck in the middle of that. That message is the window of possibilities. Ooh, what new perspective is revealing itself to you? How can you shift your mindset to see the opportunities ahead? There are opportunities ahead, but there seems to be obstacles in the way. How can you get rid of these obstacles? How can Aquarius get rid of these obstacles? Okay. The Empress and the Eight of Wands is interesting because the Emperor came out for you earlier in your reading, and now we're asking how to get rid of obstacles in your path so that you're able to tap into the possibilities. And the Empress shows up for you, as well as the Eight of Wands. The Empress says, take charge. The Emperor says you are in charge. The Empress says, direct it. You can be in charge and not be active, but the Empress is saying, be active. And that is what you have with Eight of Wands. You are fiery, you are going, you are blazing without fear. You move fast. You need to move fast. So one of the strategies that you should take is to be fast about it, to be fast about what you're doing. You need to be fast. You can't afford to slow down. You can't afford to think twice. You need to be very decisive. Also, you have the Emperor and the King of Pentacles denoting being very decisive, and the Queen of Swords and the Empress. Like, that's a lot of leadership. That's a lot of power, right? You have a lot of power to be has you need to you make use of that power, right? So you need to be fast about what you're doing. You need to move with speed because life is moving quickly. You've got to be quicker, right? You've got to take advantage of the possibilities. You've got to walk through the hearing Maya, right? You've got to walk through the labyrinth. You got to move past it. You got to find your way out of it. You got to be quick. You got to be light on your feet. You got to be witty. You got to think fast. You got to think fast and move swiftly. And if we're looking at it from this other perspective too, of the window of possibilities and the 8 of Wands, it could be that you're traveling. So there might be travel in your very near future. Okay, so I want to know why the court cards are showing up for you. Why is the Queen of Swords? A bird just flew by my window and it sat on my windowsill. That's quite interesting. I like that. Okay, let's get going. Why the Queen of Swords and the Emperor and the King of Pentacles, as well as an Empress card showing up for you? Okay, 3 cards have shown up for you. Ooh, King of Swords, Knight of Swords, 9 of Pentacles. You have another card that has come up, King of Swords, and this has to do with talking. So I believe this has to do, you're probably going to court for something. You're probably going to court. You're definitely most likely going to court, and you're going to defend yourself. You're going to, because you have the 9 of Swords, and the 9 really signifying being in defense. You're most likely going to be the defendant, or you're going to defend yourself. You're going to fight for yourself. The court card is showing up because you are in charge, yes, and you are within. You're in charge. I'm seeing something here that has to do with you being in charge. Maybe you have a court case and you're gonna win. Maybe you're most likely the one going to charge someone to court, and you have all the aces. You see the 9 of Pentacles showing up for you here. This is legacy building. This is legacy building. This is winning. This is growth. This is abundance. This is prosperity. So this is even showing you that you've won the case already. This is showing you that whatever steps you take, whatever decisions you make, whatever thing that you do, the possibilities are endless, and in all the possibilities you win. In all the multiverses you win. In all the scenarios you win. In all the ways you win. You are frankly gonna win. There is no doubt about that. There is no doubt about that. I don't think I've really ever seen this combination of cards at the same time together when I ask for clarity on a particular question. And this is telling you, my goodness, this is telling you winning. You have the King of Swords and the Knight of Swords. Come on, my goodness. This is you directing, and this is you giving orders. The King of Swords, you're giving orders, you're directing. And with the Knight of Swords, it could be that there's someone you're with that will help fight and win. It could also be that you are playing both parties, you being the person giving the order, you being the fighter, you being the gladiator, and you winning, and the result of it is abundance, overflow. The result of it is greatness. The result of it is possibilities. The result of it is winning. The result of it is just amazeballs. With the Knight of Swords as well showing up for you, it could also signify that you're taking a big risk in combination with the King of Swords, but the risk will pay off. It could also signify, because the Knight of Swords also signifies big achievement, right? And the King of Swords signifies big goals, right? And in collaboration with each other, it means success, because whatever big risks you take, you get big results. And then you have the 9 of Pentacles basically telling you that you are gonna win. You are gonna get the investment that you take is gonna pay off. It's gonna pay out. You're gonna get a big payout. That's what I see here. right? You're gonna be independent, you're gonna be successful, and success is written all over what you're doing. You're gonna have an improved lifestyle. This is an amazing read, Aquarius. That is what I can tell you. This is an amazing thing. This is one of the best readings I've done in a while, right? All the cards are just leadership, and they're corresponding. You have the King of Swords and the Queen of Swords. You have the Emperor and the Empress. You, both feminine and masculine energy. You're balanced. You're sure, you're deliberate, and you have the Knight of Swords and the Knight of Pentacles. So what's going on here is that you have the court cards of the elements that are showing up for you. I'm trying to remember what it's called, but you have the court cards of the Pentacles, you have the court cards of the Swords, right? And you also have the 9 cards of each of them. So you have the Queen and King of the Swords, you have the King of Pentacles alongside the Knight of Pentacles, you have the Queen of Swords, you have the King of Swords and the Knight of Swords, you have the Page of Pentacles. Man, you have the Emperor and the Empress. You have the Two of Pentacles and the Two of Cups. This is balance at its finest. So let's see, is there any final message? Or I don't really like using that word final because there are always things to know. So is there any message that rounds up this reading that the Oracle deck would like to say, or an important message that the ancestors, your ancestors, would like to tell you? Okay, let me shuffle again. All the ancestors like to tell Aquarius. The endless path. Do you feel stuck in a cycle? What patterns are repeating and what needs to change for a new direction to emerge? This is basically telling you that you're changing direction and you're creating something new for yourself, because if you note, it came out upside down, right? So it's telling you that, you remember I said something earlier about the life path, how maybe you were on a life path and then it was truncated or it was derailed, and now you're going back on the path and walking your path and walking the good part of your life, and there's no longer someone in the way, there's no longer someone to jeopardize it, there's no longer someone to make you do things outside of yourself or things that will disturb you, right? Remember I said something like that? Yes, that direction is a necessary change. This redirection of your life, where you are finally going back onto your life path, haven't walked away from it for a long time because someone was pulling you out of your path, someone was orchestrating something to derail you off your path. Now you have gotten rid of that person, you have gotten rid of the things that were delaying you, that were distracting you, that were creating chaos around you, that were just creating a lot of issues around you. You have taken the step away from them, you've taken the step away from that path that wasn't yours to walk on. You're back on your path now, and you're walking on your path, and everything is working well as it should. So this is an amazing reading for you, Aquarius. I'm glad to have been able to read this for you. Thank you for watching Oyetana Tarot channel, and I will see you in the next video. Toodles.